Hi, my name is Paula, and as you can see from my Instagram feed, I am obsessed with pizza. I did a survey if I should do a video recipe for my homemade pizza, and the answer was yes. "300 ml of room temperature water, 500 grams of strong bread flour, 1 teaspoon of instant dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt. Make sure you keep the salt away from the yeast. Add the water. Mix well using a spatula. It should take between 3 and 5 minutes to get an elastic dough. Keep mixing until all the ingredients are well combined together. When you have finished mixing, cover with the lid and let rise for at least 24 hours. You could let the dough rise for 8 hours, so overnight. For best results, I would recommend 24 hours, and then before you bake it, put the dough in the fridge for at least an hour, because that will give it a nice crisp finish. Make sure that the space is warm and away from any drafts. The pizza dough has been resting in the fridge for an hour, and now it's time to transfer it onto a floured surface. This quantity will make 4 individual pizzas. This is the individual piece of dough for 1 pizza. You don't need to work that much. So it's well floured everywhere, and the next step is to add some oil onto a baking tray, about a tablespoon, and preheat the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. You can put the rest of the dough either in the fridge or in the freezer. Put the pizza dough into the tray and just spread it out with your fingers. Keep the toppings as simple as possible. In this case, I'm doing a margherita with just tomato passata and mozzarella, but you can choose whatever you like. So I got here about 3 tablespoons of tomato passata, but don't overdo it with the tomatoes, otherwise the dough will become too wet. And sprinkle with a little bit of dried oregano. This is about 1 teaspoon of oregano. and mixed herbs. Spread it out. And then don't put any other toppings here just yet. In this case, just mozzarella. It's better to let the dough cook for 10 to 15 minutes first, and then you add the mozzarella so it stays nice and soft and melty. Bye bye pizza, see you in 10. This is the pizza after 10 minutes in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. Time to add the mozzarella. You can switch the oven off and then let the mozzarella melt with the residual heat. And back in the oven it goes. And that's the pizza. It's been resting in the oven for about 10 minutes. And now it's time for the taste test. Amazing. That was delicious. Do try it at home. I'll give you a recap with all the ingredients now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please let me know how you get on if you try the recipe at home. And don't forget to share this video with your friends.